This morning, April 8th, the Than Mai Tay Commune People's Committee held a traditional cultural festival marking the 151st anniversary of Commander Tran Van Than's sacrifice against the French and the Bay Thua Uprising, 1873 to 2024.
Standing Committee member and head of Party Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Tong Phuoc Truong, Standing Committee member and Standing Vice Chairman of Vietnam Fatherland Front Le Than Viet, and Vice Chairman of People's Committee Le Van Phuoc attended.
The traditional cultural festival commemorating the 153rd anniversary of Commander Tran Van Than is a key cultural, sports and tourism event for Than Mai Tay Commune in 2026. This event is inherited from the traditional cultural festival of the former Chao Pu district, an activity that has been maintained and organized continuously for over 23 years. In 2003, on the 130th anniversary of Commander Tran Van Than's death, the former Chao Pu district decided to designate the 21st day of the second lunar month each year as the local traditional cultural festival day. This honors the great contributions of Commander Tran Van Than and the Giang militia who sacrificed for the nation, reflecting the tradition of gratitude, educating the youth on patriotism, and attracting many people from near and far for pilgrimage and worship. Speaking at the ceremony, Nguyen Ngoc Day, chairman of the Than Mai Tay People's Committee and head of the Festival Organizing Committee, called on the entire party, military, and people of the commune to remain united and determined to build a prosperous and beautiful homeland. He urged everyone to join hands in restoring and beautifying the Commander Tran Van Than Temple relic site, while continuing to preserve and promote the fine values of the commune's annual traditional cultural festival. On this occasion, the Provincial People's Committee presented the decision and certificate ranking Bu Huong Kak as a provincial-level historical relic. This structure is closely linked to the land reclamation, village establishment, and resistance against foreign invaders led by Commander Tran Van Than. Bu Huong Kak is part of the national-level historical and cultural relic complex of the Commander Tran Van Than Temple, also known as Bu Huong Tu, according to Decision Number 235, dated December 12, 1986, by the Ministry of Culture and Information, now the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. The traditional cultural festival marking the 153rd anniversary of Commander Tran Van Than's sacrifice and the Bay Thua Uprising runs from April 6th to 9th, 2026, corresponding to the 19th to 22nd of the second lunar month. At the Commander Tran Van Than Temple, various activities are held, including art performances, photo exhibitions of the land and people of Than Mai Tay, a flower lantern contest, and traditional food and cake stalls. This year's festival is expected to welcome between 50,000 and 60,000 pilgrims from all over,